Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. I don't seem to have any questions.
Oh,
right.
you need my change of pace?
I don't know if they're on the printer even.
Well, tell me, because, hey, I don't want to waste a sprint.
Well, no, you can waste a sprint. Jan is with us. We can have pleasantries with Jan. How are you, Jan?
I'm fine, Dan, and I'm following as I do. It's a different time for me, so I'm in here following your show from the beginning. I heard that you were referring to me competing with that fish again, and I will say,
don't show the video. We don't have time.
No, we're not showing that. But I will say that despite the voting against my wife has told me, Jan, can you never run when it's light? Can you do it at night when it's but today, this morning, I was in a wedding this weekend. This morning, I felt I had to go for a run, but I did it like I tried to avoid people.
Right.
So I'll be fit now. I'll be fit.
There we go. You had your 5K race.
I ran my 5K this morning, Daniel.
And what time was it? Under 30?
Under 30.
So it began with a 2.
Yes, it did.
Comfortably.
Should we go 2.8?
Lower than 2.8, Dan.
Whoa.
2.7.
Yeah.
Is this a bit like when you describe yourself as 40-ish? Isn't the same context?
Questions. Let's just quit on 2.7.
Okay, good question. For all, where does Karim Benzema rank amongst the greatest Real Madrid players of all time? Wow. So you think Di Stefano, you think Cristiano Ronaldo. Mm-hmm. Obviously,
Puskas.
Puskas as well.
Yeah.
Raul,
Thank you.
Raul didn't have the success that someone like Benzema did.
But he...
Sergio Ramos.
Yeah, but the thing with Raul is that he does have the love for the people.
Well, yeah, because obviously
because it's Raul, and it's very much a Real Madrid through and through. I mean, Karim Benzema, if you just look at the numbers and you look at the accomplishments, he is right there in the top 5.
Yeah.
I think comfortably in the top 5 for Real Madrid.
Him, Hazard.
No, well, Hazard is in the top 5 in the other end.
I think he's in the top
the top 1 in the other end.
Go on, Jan.
No, because I liked your intro, but I thought you would forget Puskas, because he was one of the greatest players ever. The problem is he lost the World Cup final in '54 against Germany, and that's why he's always forgotten. So if I may say, I would say Puskas, Di Stefano, Cristiano Ronaldo, Benzema, Raul.
There you go. There's your top 5. Bish, bosh, any Norwegians ever played for Real Madrid? Jan?
Is that on the next question now?
No, I was thinking through the years, and no one came to mind. Maybe one will come in a couple of years. Who knows?
Yeah, no Norwegian so far at Real Madrid.
Okay, nice.
Yes, Martin Ødegaard.
I was about to say,
Martin Ødegaard.
Yes, Martin
Shaka. Yeah, Jan.
Martin Ødegaard.
But we know that Jan so much prefers Haaland to Ødegaard. Ødegaard is such a...
Don't say that, Dan. I love Martin.
You didn't even remember he played for Real Madrid.
He kind of thinks Ødegaard is a Swede.
Wow. Shaka, you Canadian. Can you don't say anything more?
Right. Should Spurs just get on with it and appoint Postecoglou or look at more options, especially with the new season now around the corner? Jan, of course, heavily linked, isn't he, from Celtic?
But what is interesting with Tottenham, I think that is, of course, we don't know everything, but I'm always talking about this. What kind of leadership do you want? What kind of manager do you want? What kind of philosophy do you want? What kind of system you want to play? When you see at Tottenham at the moment, it looks like they have no idea. And it seems now they will be more worried about Harry Kane. Maybe they're ending up making him a player manager. What do I know? But, I mean, they need to sort this because they need new players. They need players to fulfill the ambitions and the way a new manager wants to play. So this needs to be sorted very, very quickly.
What is this going to do for your pronunciation situation?
No, I think I'm okay. Yeah. Postecoglou.
I mean,
I think that's okay.
I know,
that's
but,
good.
Right, no, it is good. All I'm saying is that we're going to be saying it all the time.
Postecoglou. I think it'll be all right. It's Spurs. We won't say much. Yeah, and after the FA Cup final, do you give Inter more chance to win the Champions League as City didn't look at their best?
Well, I think Manchester City did what they had to do. I think that is a skill of a great team. Yes, a big chance for Manchester United there at the end. But Manchester City just won the double. Over 2 games, I would make them big favorites against Inter. But I'm a bit fearful for Manchester City because I saw the first half against the semi-final against AC Milan. I think the Inter were brilliant that game, but they have to go into that game as favorites. I will say, you love your numbers, you love your percentage. I would say they are 60-40 favorites.
Okay, we'll talk about this more in the week. I'm not going to ignore you. And I'm going to ask Jan the next question as well because he's been tweeting about this in capital letters.
Oh,
serious.
Yeah. Oh, have I?
While City might not be interested in parting ways with him, should other teams who need a striker at least try to pursue Alvarez, who has largely played second fiddle at City but still managed to impress?
There is no chance in the world.
Capital letters.
There is no chance in the world. I always hear about this list of Bayern Munich, and I won't do my metaphor. You know which women in America
Oh, yes,
I had on my list.
we know, yes.
Yes, I won't do that, but I'm just using it as a metaphor. And this breaking news, this player is on Bayern's list. That is not a breaking news. The breaking news is if you get a player. Alvarez, if it wasn't for Haaland, he will be one of the best signings of this season. Alvarez will have a fantastic career at Manchester City. They love him there, and it's a perfect player to have next to Erling Haaland. They can play together. When Erling is resting, he can score goals. And he's a world champion. I mean, of course they will keep him.
Who's more likely to win the Premier League first? Manchester United or Arsenal?
I am going to go Manchester United. I think Arsenal right now are in a better position, and the current league season showed that. But just kind of given that I don't see Man City dropping off anytime soon, that gives United more than enough time, and especially given the machinery behind them, to catch and surpass Arsenal in that regard.
Jan will say United, obviously, because Odegaard will let Arsenal down. And that's we're thinking of a theme there.
Oh, I would say Arsenal. Absolutely. Yeah. Arsenal.
This is a good question. Start, bench, or drop these midfield pairings? Ready, Ali?
Okay.
Kroos-Modric, Xavi-Iniesta, Keane-Scholes.
I'm starting Xavi-Iniesta.
Yep.
I'm benching Kroos-Modric. And Keane-Scholes out.
Wow.
Gone.
We know, of course, Roy Keane famously punched Jan in the face.
Oh.
Yeah. So I will take the chance, though. I will say Kroos-Modric first.
Ooh,
I
really?
will say Keane-Scholes 2, and I would say Xavi-Iniesta 3. Yes, and I take the chance that I will probably be knocked down by Xavi now.
Yeah, and why would you say that?
Because Keane-Scholes are one of the best pairings I've ever seen in English football, and Xavi, Iniesta, where is Messi? I know they are great players, but... No. I know you're Spanish and you have a Spanish passport.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.